Business Show today, we zero in on the township of Soweto, beginning with the Soweto Investment Conference, an inaugural event that seeks to change Soweto through investments. These were scenes outside Hall 10 of the Nasrec Expo Center during the inaugural Soweto Investment Conference under the theme Exploring Investment Opportunities in Soweto. The project was initiated by Soweto Tourism and the Business Development Association, along with other strategic partners, and it aims to make Soweto attractive through local and international investors. This in partnership with the city.
3, 2, 1.
This event really talks to the heart of what our mandate is as the city. We are there to provide an enabling environment for businesses to thrive and to be able to grow, and not just to thrive, but for them to grow vertically. And I think it's important to have these kind of engagements and not just talk shop, right? To have tangible programs that we can come and articulate, but also to give confidence to the business community in terms of what it is that we're doing today, and for them, give them insights into what's happening and some of the challenges that we face, because people are tired and people have lost faith and have lost trust in government. And I think it's important to sort of take them into confidence. So an event like this, I think, promises to bring hope to businesses around. It's great exposure. We get to understand, we get to know exactly what it is that they're doing, but also the programs that we have in play that will support them. So very important.
As a community of township and villages, it's very important that we start taking care and start taking ownership of the spaces that we operate in. We keep on hearing politicians talking about, hey, we're bringing investment, but we never see this investment. So it's time that we say, where's the investment? So ultimately, this is about basically directing government on all levels and making sure that they account and they show us where the investment is. When you're talking investment in Soweto, we want to see. You can't say, yeah, we are bringing investment in Soweto. How? When we have the organizations, the tools to measure those investment opportunities. So for us, it's a good opportunity. It's the first step in advancing what we have so far created in the country. As you can see, most of our politicians are old people. It's time for the young people to come in now and take over from where they actually left off and move forward. We are younger, we are faster, we are smarter, we are more, advanced. So it's that time that we actually come in and we take care of our own communities with or without political interference.
Entrepreneurs from Joburg and surrounds had the opportunity to showcase their products as the business sector rebuilds following the pandemic.
The name of my brand is PMT Garden, and it was started in 2019 at Katlehong 343 Ministry section. The purpose of the company is to manufacture lotion and hand lotion and perfume as well. My brand is different because it's 24 hours, and most of the time this lotion, especially lotion, you don't have to carry it, because most of the women, they like to carry lotions when they go to the malls. So this one is unique because you just apply it once and you left it at home. Even if you've been sanitized more than 20 times, it doesn't come out. Yes, it will last you for 24 hours, and it's water resistant as well.
It's a guest house and a spa as well. So where we book clients for a night or overnight, and then we do the spa as well, where we give clients treatment like body massage, facials, pedicure and manicure.
My brand is called it's called True Expression, right? My brand it's everything that we do. It's printed and sewn and embroidered in Alex. So it's actually work from local work. People should buy it. For one, it looks great. Two, the work and inspiration that goes into it is a lot, because we're able to train some of the guys in the township. When I'm in like Alex, right, to be able to learn some of these skills, and then it puts them to good use. And as well, it's great art that you can wear.
The event also garnered the support of provincial government through the proposed Township Economic Development Act.
TIDA is a game changer to markedly address the apartheid legacy left on Gauteng's townships and to open up new procurement and market opportunities for township-based businesses. The revolutionary project of transformation and development of the lives and livelihoods for the majority of citizens and communities continues to be a deferred dream. It is a dream and an ideal that has been further exposed and exacerbated by the COVID-19 health and economic pandemic and last year's July civil unrest.
But it seems further consultations between the provincial government and the city still needs to take place in terms of exactly how the bill will be implemented.
I could not be okay to be party of a program that I have had no say, no visibility, no consultation, nothing, zero, not once. As the office of the MMC for Economic Development in the city of Johannesburg, have we been consulted? So how am I supposed to take ownership and support and promote it? I'm hearing about it for the first time today. For the first time, I'm hearing the details. And I'm being told that you shall do this. Province is not the big brother, the city of Johannesburg. The city of Johannesburg is a government of its own. The city of Johannesburg makes its money, its revenue from rate payers. Of the 77 billion rand that we get as a revenue, only 2 billion rand comes as some form of grants from national. Only. So we are on our own. We have to generate revenue on our own. And because we are at the cold face of things, we are the ones responsible for service delivery. So I can't be handed something and be told you shall implement. The Township Economy Bill, I did say that we've not been contacted by province, we've not had any engagements. We're still waiting to understand exactly what it means and what the responsibility of the city is, because there's an overlap here in terms of execution. We have a responsibility as a city, province has a responsibility, and maybe there are grey areas. So I think it calls for a working arrangement between province and the city.
This is where we get the exposure, because it's quite limited if you don't know where to go. So these are proper networks to link us to the correct people and put our brands out there so people know more about SIPK, because necessarily they wouldn't know because we're very small. So we do appreciate such events. Ours is more accessory, so we make our African fashion an everyday thing, a daily wear. So it's not only for those triple M occasions, your mokete, mafu, manyalong. So ours, you can incorporate it. Like I've got my little beads here. So each and every day you can trend the African way. So this is what the uniqueness about SIPK.
Well, the significance of these platforms, they help us in terms of networking, promoting our brand, getting new clients. Hence, this event is all about investment. So we're hoping that we'll meet someone who can invest in our idea, because it's still growing. Government support is very, very crucial, because we're coming from pandemic. We are from township, so you could understand that the struggle that we're facing every day. More especially nowadays, the petrol is very high, so it also has impact in our production, delivering. So we need to adjust prices because of the petrol. It's like and also we're trying to create jobs at the very same time in that space. So we find it very challenging. But I would say if people can support and buy locally, I think we will have a turnaround situation.
I love manufacturing. I love helping South Africans, because the aim and the vision of PMT Garden is to create jobs. As much as in South Africa there are no jobs, people are starving. So now PMT Garden is here. We want to like change that stigma or the problem that we have at the present moment.
Government support it's very important. Not only just the financial part, but government support also. It's like when when you're playing in a field and there's supporters in the field. It reminds you that what you're doing is actually going towards something, you know. So government support is the best.
I grew up in the township, right? The bulk of the people that are indigent are in the townships, and it's important that we re-stimulate that. You know, when we grew up, there was a corner shop, you know, it was a vibrant economy. It was, you know, but today, I mean, it's sad to see the state of the economy in the township. And considering that the population is not stopping to grow, it's growing. How do we ensure that we can turn around and use the culture that we've got in the township in itself to its best use and stimulate small businesses? I mean, people in Soweto are very enterprising, and not just Soweto, but in the townships. Alex, you go to Alex, Soweto, you go to Fosdoras, you go to Cosmo. In any township, it's always vibrant. And how do we then create that vibrancy around it? In fact, I actually have more fun in Soweto than I do, and therefore it's important that we stimulate the businesses and we bring it closer to the people.
We are a value chain development organization. So when we say value chain, we want to make sure that in the tourism space, you have a place to sleep, you have a place to eat, you have a car that drives you around, you have a tourist guide, you have a tourism monitor, you are safe, you also have experiences, you know where to go at night, you know what to experience, you can go bungee jumping and so forth. So this is what we are showcasing with the exhibition today, the variety that Soweto has. And a lot of people here are handcrafters, so the skill is there and the know-how is there. It's now about making sure that we give them market to access or access to market. We're hoping that people here get to buy, get to spend money, get to network, get to collaborate, and ultimately we know we are able to package Soweto as a destination for entrepreneurship, a destination for investment, and obviously a destination for fun, leisure, and Ubuntu.